Hello everybody, welcome and welcome back. Today we're going to be playing on the best of one standard ranked ladder with a Naya tokens deck that I brewed up this morning. Been in a bit of a brewing mood, so I put together a couple different decks that I'll be putting out in the next few days, as well as revisiting one of the older ones and giving it a little bit of an update. So for this list, I wanted to play around with Ginny Fae, Jetmir's second. So I ended up with the Naya tokens pile that you see here. We're running things like Skrelv's Hive, Wedding Announcements, Fable of the Mirror Breaker, and Cabaret Charm and Join the Dance to make tokens. Cabaret Charm also has some different modes like the +1/+1 and Trample once you have a critical mass of creatures if you just want to be able to crash through or deal some damage. There's a one of Incandescent Aria because I had it in my collection and I wanted to see how it worked. Rabble Rousing is a good top of the curve thing. Since we also play with Mondrak, we should be able to get to 10 creatures pretty easily. Wandering Emperor is there for removal. And yeah, that's about it. It's just a Naya tokens pile. So I'm actually pretty excited to play with this one. I really do enjoy token strategies, and this one seems like it can pop out quite a lot. So without further ado, if you're excited to see this deck in action, make sure you hit like, leave a comment, and make sure you're subscribed if you're not, as I'd really appreciate that. Let's hop onto the best of one ladder and see how it does. Alright, game 1. Hand looks keepable for sure. We're on the play, so it's a little bit better that our hand starts at 3. And it looks like we're going to be going against Toxic. So I guess not the best keep, but let's see how badly we're punished here. Opponent attacks for 1. We get a poison, and they play a Skrelv's Hive. Let's get our Overgrown Farmhand down, and I think we'll go with Ginny Fae here. Opponent plays an Ickerspit Basilisk and passes. Let's get our Brushland down. We'll play Mondrak. And then next turn we can Cabaret Charm and make a ton of creature tokens, or we can play the Rabble Rousing, make a bunch of tokens, whatever. And they play their Bloated Contaminator and another Crawling Chorus. And I'm assuming they just attack in with their Basilisk, or not at all. So no land here is a bit unfortunate. Since we drew a Galagreeters, we can't double spell. So we could make 2 2/2 cats with haste, or 2 3/1 dogs with vigilance. Or we could play our Fable of the Mirror Breaker, make 2 shamans, since we can decline that trigger. And I think that's what we're gonna do. And we're gonna pass. They're gonna make another token. And they cast a Plague Nurse. Okay, so they can start doubling up on their Toxic one, which means we need to kill them very quickly. Let's see if opponent attacks. They don't. You definitely have been expecting these two to be attacking in, but it doesn't look like they want to. Let's discard a Join the Dance. Let's see if we can hit another land. Nope. So if we attack in here, we'll make 4 treasures, thanks to our Mondrak. And the 4 treasures puts us up to 8 mana, which would allow us to go with Gala Greeters, King Darien, and hold up a Cabaretti Charm, which seems pretty good. So, yeah, let's just get our Gala Greeters down. We're gonna move to combat and attack with our Shamans. That's actually an interesting one. We could make a bunch of cats or dogs, but I think in this case we're gonna make some treasures. Alright, so opponent's trying to get some free blocks here. We can sacrifice both of them to make Mondrak indestructible, and that would prevent us from going Darien and Charm. So I think we'll just let him kill both of those guys. It's not that big of a deal. Let's play our King Darien. Let's make a treasure token. We'll decline, and we'll pass. Definitely could have played the King Darien before combat so that attacking was a bit more difficult and they would not have been able to block with their Acre Spit Basilisk, but just a small misplay, I think. They're going to activate their Plague Nurse, and who all is coming in? Looks like pretty much everybody. Let's go with a Cabaretti Charm. And we're gonna make a bunch of dogs. Let's go with a treasure token. +1 counter, gain 2 life. That one it's tapped, so we're actually just gonna make treasures. Then we'll move to blocks. We'll go there, 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 and there. So that's gonna leave 2 trampling over. So I guess we'll go like that instead and put you there. They can make 2 more mites, and back to us. An opponent concedes. GG's. Alright, game 2. We're going to be on the draw, and this hand looks pretty good. We at least have 2 drops into 3 drops into 4 drops. And we're playing against mono red. So they hit us with a reinforced Ronin, and they pass. Let's play our Gardens. The opponent goes with the Kimono, faces Kakazin, and I'm assuming they get their Ronin again. Okay, down to 15. I think here we are gonna go with our Gala Greeters. And then next turn we can either join the dance, Fable, or King Darien. And end the festivities. Okay, so that took out 1 creature instead of 2 at least. I think we play our Fable here. King Darien doesn't really do much. We don't have any other creatures or tokens on the board. Their Kimono flips. They play another Swift Spear. And play with fire on the Shaman. Let's discard the Hive in the Garden. Yeah, I don't think we win this one. We can play a Join the Dance and make 2 blockers, but kinda doubt they live anyways. And we'll pass. And go to attacks. And we'll go like that. We'll channel our Basayu, take a ping, and I'm assuming they just have a play with fire. Yep. GG's. Alright, game 3. Hand looks alright. We just need another land, and our Skrelv's Hive can start churning out 3 1s and 2 2s. So, I think we keep it. Dreams of Steel and Oil. Well, there goes Ginny Faye. And we draw a Join the Dance. So we'll play our Razorverge Thicket and pass. Opponent plays a Requisitioner. Let's play the other Thicket we drew and get our Hive down. The opponent plays a Blast Zone, attacks for 3, and passes. I'm gonna play a Battlefield Forge. And we'll get our Fable of the Mirror Breaker down. And we'll pass. They're gonna put 1 counter on their Blast Zone, which means it could take out the Skrelv's Hive and the Requisitioner currently. They're gonna attack for 3. I think we just take it here. We don't have a 4th land to play our Mondrak, so we don't really want to give up our Shaman quite yet. And they're gonna drown an Ichor on the Shaman. Oh well. And they put their Blast Zone up to its 3rd counter. And we do hit a land. I think we can just discard both of these charms. They're not doing a whole lot right now. We draw another land and a Wedding Announcements. Okay. Let's play Mondrak. And we'll attack for 1. They get their first poison. And back to them. Opponent attacks, and we'll block with Mondrak here. They're gonna make their treasure token, and if they have some sort of burn spell to finish off the Mondrak, so be it. If it's an End the Festivities, I'm gonna be sad. Archfiend of the Dross. Okay. So we make 2 mites. And our Fable flips. Let's play our Overgrown Farmland. We'll attack with both of our mites here. They're gonna block 1. We lose 2 life from the Archfiend trigger, which is unfortunate. Let's play a Wedding Announcements and a Join the Dance. And we're gonna draw a card here. Let's see if they have a kill spell for one of my creatures, because if they do, that should be lethal. Opponent plays a Reckoner Bankbuster and attacks for 6 in the air. We go to 2, back to us, We lose a life, go down to 1. And let's see. So we can attack for 3. That'll get us some lifelink. That'll be post-combat, so that doesn't matter too much. We can play King Darien to anthem everybody. And then we use our Reflection of Kiki-Jiki to copy a human. We're gonna make a ton of humans, they all gain haste, and we attack with everybody. And that should be lethal. GG's. Thank you everybody for watching, I appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.